Hey team, we are off to Shanghai today, one of our Chinese penalty workouts, and it's cardio enduro. This one's a little bit different in the format and how we're going about it, so take note. It is very much, you've got to hit this workout the right way to get the most out of it. So what I intended when I program it is this. So yeah, to try to make sure you understand that and so you can attack this workout in the right way, because that is important. One of the beauties about our workouts is the variety, the different ways we try to challenge the body. And so you just want to make sure you don't attack each workout the same way, regardless of what the workout was supposed to do. Some people just kind of go in and just roll through them rather than actually get the gist of it. So for this particular one, being a penalty workout, penalty is a bit a harsher word for this. It's almost like a bit of an active recovery today, which kind of always is, but that's the penalty side is how this one works and how most of the penalty works. You've got 2 exercises per station. You've got the primary exercise here in black with 3 different options depending on what level you're doing. And you've got a penalty exercise here or an active recovery exercise, all right? And so what I want you to do today, say for example you're doing the black level. So I'm going to do 100 shuttles, 8 meters per shuttle. And what I want you to do is you've got to do 100. I want you to start and just go as fast as you can at really maximal pace. Yeah, so you're really sprinting up, sprinting up. As soon as you can no longer hold that fast pace, so you might be able to get 20 out, 25 out, 30 out, who knows, but you're at really strong pace. As soon as you start to significantly slow down, stop and do the penalty exercise, okay? But it's usually with these, there's some sort of inarguable target. It might be when you go below a certain level on the bike or whatever, you have to stop. That's not going to happen today because you're at home or the park. So it's a bit up to you, okay? It's when you can no longer hold that intensity, you do the penalty exercise. So there's an honesty kind of system going on today, but we want to keep that intensity up. So as soon as you lose that, have a break and do the core exercise, the core penalty, okay? So you won't really need to score this one today. So just be in the zone for it. But as I said, so max effort, rest, max effort, rest, and the amount of sets you do of that is determined on getting to that target. All right. So generally, be somewhere between 2, 3, 4, or 5 sets will get you through to hit your target there. And you do this every time you need a break. Okay. Once you've finished a station, so you've hit the target here, you've done this in between as your breaks, then the sit down bottom says rest 90 seconds between stations. Up to you, you can have a 2-minute break and a 1-minute break. Just basically have a rest until you get your heart rate down, grab a drink, towel off, get recovered, and then go again. All right, and jump on the next station. We've got 8 stations here. Now, there's the ones with the different levels and the green, they're all on the format I just showed you here. The 2 running stations I'll explain now. Now they're the same, it's exactly the same, we're just repeating the same station on 3 and 7. Now fartlek, which is this strange Swedish word you might not have heard before, is it's a version of interval training. So what I want you to do is set up a 500-meter track. So it might be a loop around an oval, or it might be some out and back or whatever. And what fartlek is run as fast as you can, sprint as fast as you can. As soon as you can't sprint anymore, jog and get your breath back. Then sprint again as fast as you can. As soon as you can't hold that pace, jog recovery. I'm not on the spot, you actually will be jogging somewhere. But you're doing that for how many times? Who knows? It might be 3, 4, or 5 times, where the on interval is just a max effort. And like the rest of it, when you can no longer hold that intensity, you have the jog, in essence, is your penalty, okay? That's fartlek training. It's been a long-term training strategy for runners as a method of interval training. Other method is just work for 30 seconds, off for 30 seconds, for example. That's an interval, but fartlek is more now on how your own sense of recovery, work and recovery. Okay, so then with that, if I say I've sprinted for, it doesn't matter how far. I'm not running to a tree. I'm just going on how I feel or my speed. When I back off and jog, I jog until I'm recovered and I can sprint again. So that might be 20 seconds, it might be around about that. If I feel like I've got my breath back and I can sprint again, go again. Okay? Cool. All right, let's go through it quickly. So the shuttles, as I said, 8-meter shuttles, running forward, touch, running back, touch. So 100 of those. We want max effort, we want quick turns. As I said, in the format I said, remember we've got these 3 levels here. If you're advanced, intermediate, beginner, you just choose one target for the whole workout and just stick to that color throughout, and they're your targets. The plank is just down onto your forearms in the horizontal position, holding that plank for 30 seconds. Have a watch on. The kick sits in position. Now, same as the shuttles, I just want max effort for as long as you can. As soon as you need to pause, you're done, all right? So it's touch, touch, like so. Obviously count as you go. As soon as I can no longer as soon as basically I hit my max effort level, bang, stop, and do a hollow hold. Hollow hold is just like that. So a little hollow like so, squeezing the tummy for 30 seconds. I'm getting my breath back as I do that. I shake it off, and then I go again another set until I hit those targets. We talked about station 3, station 4. So just standing up, chest and ground, up, chest and ground at a nice, solid, fast pace. Once again, as soon as I can't hold that pace, as I need to rest, I do my lying leg cycles, which is my penalty here. Brace the core, keeping that tummy tight, lower back, hips rotated so I'm not arching my back. As I do those, the side shuttles, 3 meters apart. So I skip across, touch, 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 fast as I can. Get that burn, get that heart rate up. Once again, as soon as you can't hold that flat out pace, you break. The plank repeats on station 5 that we did on station 1. The death rolls. So once again, this is fast. So ready, set, go. Flip it over. Lie the other way. Lie the other way. My hands always go the same way. As fast as I can. Shoot as many into that as I can. And then have the rest, and I repeat my hollow hold, which I showed you before. We repeat station 3 for station 7. And then lastly, my straddles. Whatever you've got around the house that works this set. So it's a hands on here, and then jumping over the target like so, landing light. Once again, 150 is the target, but I do as many as I can in a row without pause. And then my leg cycles is my breather. Okay, that's it guys, that is the Shanghai workout.